Tonight on the show, we've hypnotised Matt Gray so that he voids his bowels every time he hears German. Achtung, Gray!
Hello and welcome to the Technical Difficulties.
Tonight we begin in York.
Clifford's Tower in York. By day, a fortress that stands guard over the city. By night, a beacon that can be seen for miles. Which is why we're here, below it.
I'm genuinely really quite nervous now. Because there's been 3 police cars drive by.
There's been 3 police cars
And
and
we've
a lot
got-
of rough boys in cars.
Yeah, that's one way of putting
And
it.
it's big.
We assembled our team nearby. What we were planning would take coordination, timing, and cardboard.
Grab a bit of cardboard. We're going to go up the steps of the tower. When you get up there, what we're doing isn't technically illegal. Right, ready? Yeah. Go!
And, just like that, the tower disappeared. But we weren't done yet.
Right.
Then the rough boys in cars started yelling. My heart was pounding, and it took us a few minutes, but our team did it. We turned Clifford's Tower into the biggest Morse code beacon in the world. And the message we flashed out to the tens of thousands of people of the city of York.
Finish!
The word booms.
Get all the cardboard.
Leaving no evidence whatsoever, we made a run for it down the side of the bank. We had no idea what it looked like from below.
That's a real police siren, by the way. Our lookout at the bottom told us how we'd done.
I thought we lost an O, but are you sure? We had 2 O's.
I think it was 2 hours.
We had 2 O's. It worked! Yes!
It was good.
Okay, let's go. Let's get out of here. We don't want to be here. And we have some of the team that helped us with that in the studio tonight. Thank you very much, guys. What's going on? Is this synchronised?
I have waited so long for that
It
moment.
was
Thank you,
synchronised
Chris.
in a certain sense.
I'm
the way
aroused.
2 men can be.
I am too. But, Tom, that was
Yeah.
something, wasn't it, that?
That was brilliant. It worked. And what I like is halfway through that, just it comes back on for the first time. Someone's gear change misses in the car.
I didn't catch that.
But what I like is that someone driving past who looked at it and went, "What?" as they were changing gear. Also,
yeah.
doing that, can I just say, Tom, one of the things that will abide with me of that night is you shouting behind me, "This isn't technically illegal!" over and over again. I think if a police car had come near there, the only sound we would have heard is that of your footsteps fast, belting in the opposite direction.
We did kind of have an emergency call for if the cops came.
So hang on. At the end, where he's, you've done your dramatic monologue all the way through, which I appreciated greatly,
Thank
by
you.
the way. Have you considered doing film? Are you?
There I was in the jungles of York, and we just created a stone semaphore tower. That's a real police siren.
But it was in Selby!
That, ladies and gentlemen, is the magic of television.
Do you want to do Battle of the Beer?
Let's do it.
Time once again for the Battle of the Beer. As usual, there are 9 questions in 3 categories between Gary and Toast. The winner walks away with the beer, which this week is Matt.
3 bottles of premium Scottish IPA.
Now, Toast, you do have to beat Gary's score to steal his beer. You do have one advantage, and that is the Distractionator. You can call on that at any time. Matt, what's this week's Distractionator?
The lovely sound of Tom Scott himself singing Old Man River.
Well, that should be pretty good.
Now, for the audience, this is what that sounds like. Old Man River.
Tom, that's actually worse than the porn, but the same way of arousing me.
If you're ready, the first to shout out your name gets the chance to answer. Your first category is famous pilots. Born in 1897, which female aviator?
Gary.
Gary got there first.
Eddie Johnson.
No,
Amelia Earhart.
Amelia Earhart is right. 1-0 to Toast. Manfred von Richthofen.
Not again! You've really got to dehypnotise me at some point, Tom, I've told you.
Gary.
The Red Baron.
Absolutely right, 1-1. Governor of Judea from AD 26 to...
Toast.
Garrett, Toast.
Pontius Pilate.
Pontius Pilate's right. 2-1. 2-1 is in the lead. Your next category is chemistry. Chemical symbol H2SO4 and found in the atmosphere of Venus. Oil of vitriol is the old alchemical name for which acid?
Gary?
Gary.
Sulfuric?
That's right, 2-2.
Yes, you swine.
Made up of Tom Rowlands and Ed Simmons, which electronic music duo have produced albums including Push the Button and songs...
Gary.
Chemical Brothers. Chemical Brothers is right, 3-2. Which element produced with one less syllable in America?
Toast. Aluminium or aluminum.
Absolutely right. It's 3-3 as we go into the final set.
So far, I'm looking good for not having a Tom singing Old Man River.
Well, yes, I just realised that, so
Damn!
Distracting, Matt Gray.
this doesn't seem right. I don't feel honourable. I'd rather lose honourably, to be honest.
Your next category is birds. Hit it. What connects a Swedish pop singer, the man who played Mrs. Doubtfire? Gary.
Is it like... Is it Robin Williams?
Robin's acceptable, that's 4-3. Which Australian bird is noted for its distinctive call?
Toast.
Toast. Kookaburra. Kookaburra's right, it's 4-4. Toast this one to win.
I can't do it, the poor man's suffering.
Tom, you're the worst person in the world!
I think that's time up on the last question, so which American
That's amazing, I can do that.
Which American rock and roll band are perhaps most
I can't
famous
take it off you,
for
suffered so much.
covering Bob Dylan's Mr. Tambourine Man and Pete Seeger's Turn, Turn, Turn?
I can't even think anymore!
Toast.
I have a fair shot, you've suffered.
What was the question again?
Toast, I think it's one of
the
yours.
birds.
It is the birds. Congratulations, the beer goes to Toast.
Lovely.
You know what? I don't think anyone in the world wants you singing in their ear, least of all when they're trying to think.
I don't think the distraction out is fair, particularly not that. I mean, that's particularly cruel.
Do you want to give me the beer then?
Yeah, sure, why not?
I win again! So you've never actually been to Scarborough then?
No, I've never been here. What's the choice? Where do we go?
Well, you got the North Bay, the South Bay, or the Michael Bay.
Right.
North Bay, generally quite quiet, Sea Life Centre, nice little park there. South Bay, you're talking ice creams, penny slot machines, donkey rides, that kind of thing. And Michael Bay, which is run by the guy who did Transformers.
Right.
So you've got big robots, large explosions, scantily clad women, and American flags all over the place. Which one do you fancy?
Let's go with the South Bay. I want to play Time Crisis. We'll put this in a bit.
Fair enough. Just going to keep an eye on those two seagulls.
The Decepticons are coming!
Let's meet each other, mate.
Time for your questions now from the studio.
Got them in a hat. I'm gonna rustle one about and pick one out.
Salacious.
Oh yeah.
Dirty.
Speaking of salacious, what other attachments should there be on a standard penknife?
Ejector seat.
Just
Yeah, just to see someone sitting on a penknife going,
Sorry, doing what? Okay.
You just pull it out of your pocket and you're like, whoa!
One wrong move and this horse goes sideways.
if we're going to have sort of space-defined things, settee.
Yeah.
Small folding house. Oh no, we are trapped in the wilderness. Don't worry, I have my standard Swiss Army knife. I'll go and cut some wood for fire. Enjoy yourself.
Bear Grylls, Stanley.
Take that, Bear Grylls. Comfy sofa. Yeah, but to sacrifice space, you don't get the little thing that can get stones out of horses' hooves.
Oh.
You could go completely the other way. What do you keep in your penknife? Take everything else out. Wedge Ray Mears in. It's not so much a penknife as an emergency capsule for anything. Alright, I'll make a fire.
It's just sort of with his feet stuck to the end, wheeling out sideways. Good
I
evening.
just found these berries shopping mall.
One thing, right? If he lives in the wilderness so much, how come he's so fat?
Because he lives well in the wilderness.
How would you solve the energy crisis? Thanks there, guys. That's it's a fountain of comedy there.
Quickly!
Earth's getting destroyed. The planet's going into overdrive. And any ideas?
I think we should all go to the Michael Bay less often.
How
all the energy that's using, all the explosions, like.
Well, no, they happen. They're a natural effect of Michael Bay being there.
natural phenomenon of
Yeah,
Michael
We should
Bay.
fire him!
Basically, this finger on Michael Bay's hand goes. And you don't want to see what his arse does.
It's done with impressive amounts of CGI and Megan Fox.
I was supposed to say which finger controls Megan Fox, but...
I feel so sorry for anyone he does night fever with.
Hey, babe, how you doing?
And that's why Michael Bay's no longer allowed in discotheques.
It could be you!
Is Monster Munch a metaphor for life?
Yeah, because you only like the beefy ones.
No, it's just for Christmas.
And no one likes the smell of pickled onion.
Your pickled onion.
One more.
And one more.
One more. How many Stephen Fries can you get in a packet of Fries Turkish Delight?
It depends whether you blend in first.
Can you imagine the size of the packet of Turkish Delight for you to fit not only the chocolate but Stephen Fry and ideally another layer of chocolate on top?
Are you thinking of some? You thinking of some kind of fried chocolate? Is he basically the wafer in your?
He is the small plastic insert inside my giant box of Fry's Turkish. Where the did this come from?
It came from you.
Came from there, now there. Someone is sat there going, I wonder what it would be like if Stephen Fry was in a box of Turkish Delight.
Oh no, Google can't help us. What about the technical difficulties?
Technical difficulties. Answering those questions that Google can't be asked with.
On that note, I think we're out of time.
I think we are.
Thank you very much for watching. Good night.
Good night.